Hello, Brother Monroe here. I am back because we have the large armoured cruiser. Yes. Now, I'm assuming this is going to be the start of a new episode, but it might not be. Again, I might just mush this together, but it's looking like this will be its own episode, or at least part of a new episode, but who knows? Who knows what you're getting? Anyway, we now have the large armoured cruiser, which is interesting. Let's go and have a look at her. What are you, large armoured cruiser? You're an actual cruiser. My goodness, it's the Terrible or the Recoin design, except without the casements on the side. Interesting. Now this will completely replace our heavy cruiser fleet. We are limited with it to, I think, 15 and a bit. No, exactly 15,000 tons. Let's go for 1999. We should still be able to make a good go of it. Again, there hasn't been any incredible new techs unlocked. Tech progress is a little slow at the moment. I mean, again, I have been focused on getting the new cruisers out and the guns. Trying to get access to the 15 or the 16-inch Mark III. Yeah, these two have very similar stats. Very similar. This one does give me slightly slightly more smoke interference. So I think for that reason it will be worth it. Oh, it's the tower from the Dreadnought 1, the Dreadnought 2 hull with that cut out. Very nice. That is a shit tower, but okay. Okay. Still looks good. It looks good. It's just the stats that are terrible. Now then, guns. We don't have access to the 11-inch Mark IV, but we do have access to the 10-inch Mark IV, which is pretty spicy. So I'm going to go with a 10-inch gun. Now I could go for a super firing arrangement at the back. I wonder. Oh, this is the stupid hull that doesn't give you any barbettes. Fuck off. Okay, so that's annoying. This is going to be a little bit more of a interesting design, I think. Oh, I should check the funnel situation. That one fits, but that one doesn't. Yeah, they all fit. All the funnels fit on that front slot, except this one. Very weird. Go for a weird setup. Oh, I can go for a slightly bigger one. None of those fit on the back though, so we'll go for that. How fast can we make you go? Not very. It's not a modern heavy cruiser, but it is slightly better than the current ones. Do you know what? What happens if I I know this is completely against French design principles, but what happens if I go for a... I mean that's causing its own problems. I'm just wondering if I get a bit more speed out of it. I can't. Okay. Go back to the wide beam then. Because what I'm thinking of doing is having a Q turret. And then an A turret. So a rather unusual AQXY. Because again, no super firing. It's very flat, squat looking ship. Right, casements. Maybe all the way up to the 5-inch. We could. Aft offset is rather extreme though. If I do that. Do they fit 2-inch guns? Oh, they do. Okay, we're going to go for the 2-inch. This feels a bit like a throwback. With casement slots and stuff like this. Compared to the capital ship, this is like... This is ancient rubbish in many ways. Now, a secondary gun, that could be interesting. Or... No, they are too big to get away with that. Although that would have been very funny. Oh, I should have checked the lengths on these and the rate of fire and things. So, an enhanced reload. Oh, they've got an amazing rate of fire. Make them big. So we go for the biggest one. Oh yes, yes. Oh, I've got a 4-way offset again. Wait a minute. I'll do fine balancing at the end. She is curious, and I could easily get a secondary battery in here without affecting the main guns too much. I'm sure of it. I think 3-inch guns make the most sense because we have the Mark IVs. I'll go for some triple 3s. Can I get 4 of them? No, I can get 3 of them. Oh. No, just the 2. One there. One there. I can fit one there, but it will interfere with the A turret too much. But yeah, a couple of 3-inch guns to supplement the 2-inch guns. Why not? And we can lengthen them. I've lost a touch of engine efficiency, which is a shame, but it's not that though. It's fine. Right. Obviously we want all the flash protection, standard ratio. No, I'm going to go TNT. Still, I will look at their pen table. Yeah, with those capped ballistic HE shells at, with 10,000 meters or something like that, we've got 7.3 inches of pen from the HE shells. Now that comes out to about 3 inches if the AI is using the top end armor, and they typically don't. So that's a light cruiser, more or less, with the HE, or at least the extended bits, and probably the extended bits of a heavy cruiser too. So that I I quite like the look of that. It is overkill against destroyers, though. What about the AP pen? That's pretty good as well, actually. Yeah, I'll go with that. Might even be able to poke a hole in battleships. Now, one thing that everybody has been telling me about is put torpedoes on your cruisers. Sure, we'll put torpedoes on the cruiser. More as a deterrent than anything else. And we'll leave them as standard, just so that, you know, if enemy ships close in and they have torpedoes, that we can shoot a torpedo at them and it will force them to get out of the way. I'm not thinking that these things are going to go on torpedo runs. Now, armor-wise, 15 inches. Oh, that is chunky. That is chunky. Our old cruisers had, I think they were 12-inch main belts. I think 12-inch with 6 fore and aft, 3-inch on the decks, 3-inch on the superstructure, which means we'll go for a 14 on the turret. And then let's go for an inner belt of 6, and then 3 with an inner deck of 1. Okay, we have spare displacement. That is exciting. They only need like a couple of inches, the 2-inch guns. Mind you, these are the casements. Crazy, go for... No, okay. Can I get up to 3.6? Okay, we need standard crew quarters. Speed is maxed already. We could get many bulkheads, but really what I want to increase is the range, because 6,900 is not great. I mean, 8,000 isn't great either, but it's better than... It's a little bit better. Well, there we go. We just need to do some balancing then. Forward weight offset, eh? This thing never gets a great angle, does it? Why? Oh, it's because of the... oh, I forgot what they're called. But this thing is for putting ropes on. It's getting in the way. Wait, offset. Move that one a touch back. Move this back. It's mostly going to be the main tower. Oh, that 3-inch gun moves with it. That's neat. There. Very slight forward weight offset. Gives me an aft weight offset. Lets me center that and that a little bit more. Point 1. There we go. The Vengeur. Bit of a blast from the past, really. I don't know if I've gotten this hull late or what. It does feel like we should have gotten this along with the Requin and Terrible, but you know, maybe it just takes time for the French designers to minimise their battleship designs down so that we can use them as a cruiser. Anyway, I like it. I know that in custom battles this hull is available first in 1914, so we are a little bit behind with getting it compared to historically compared to in game. But I like her. She is going to replace the Onion class ships and the remaining, is it the Les Glaciers, So I'm going to see how many we have, and we're going to replace them like for like. So we have 15 heavy cruisers at the moment, so I'm going to order 15 Vengeurs, and they will completely replace our heavy cruiser force, which we will get rid of completely once those heavy cruisers are ready. Politics-wise, again, we're kind of halfway to war with Austria-Hungary, so I don't feel the need to get kind of war refits done urgently. I can wait till Tex, or I'll just wait until it gets to 1923, and then I'll definitely do some, because 10 years is long enough. Britain and Germany have had reducing relations. I think there is a fleet in the Channel. We're, of course, very pally with the Germans, and Britain is still at war with Austria-Hungary. Austria-Hungary has been busy rebuilding their fleet. They now have 13 battleships, but yeah, no, there hasn't been a battle between them for some time. Oh no, there was here. Austria-Hungary and Germany were fighting. Germany seems to be sending like one cruiser round, but it's this. It must be this fleet here. It's pissing the British off. Why the Germans don't move this down to fight the Austrians, I have no idea. I'm going to continue with Russian cruiser and big gun in the hopes of getting something interesting. And when I find them, I will be back probably in a part 2, but maybe in a new episode. We shall see. Thank you very much for watching. See you soon.